This program provides education, not advice. Sponsors pay a fee for endorsements and interviews. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman. Brought to you by Global X ETFs, dedicated to providing investors with unexplored intelligent solutions.
It's Monday, June 26th. Do you love bacon? We've talked often about the importance of diet here on this podcast. We eat too much meat, too much processed food, but we love bacon. Well, AgTech is coming up with solutions for you. Dutch company is now making bacon from cells grown in a lab. And in New York, a company called My Forest Foods is making a bacon substitute from mushrooms. Now there's a California company called Umaro Foods that's also making fake bacon, and it's making it from seaweed. Seaweed's good for you. It's got protein, iodine, and other important nutrients and antioxidants. But seaweed doesn't really taste all that great, according to most people. But this company says they make seaweed taste and feel like bacon. They start with the seaweed protein itself, and then they add chickpea protein, coconut oil, sunflower oil. The coconut oil provides fatty acids and amino acids. The sunflower oil provides fat. And then they add paprika and sea salt for flavor. And to make it look like bacon, they add red radish juice. The result? A little less protein than real bacon, but about the same amount of fat. And when you cook it right, they say, you get the crispy but fatty and chewy taste and texture of bacon. The product is already available in restaurants around the U.S., and soon you'll be able to buy it in grocery stores. Maybe you've even heard of this company. They were on Shark Tank, and Mark Cuban offered them $1 million for 7% of the company. Coming next, they say, seaweed for vegan pepperoni, salami, and other cured meats. AgTech, agricultural technology. This is all part of Exponential technologies in the field of biotech. If this sounds like an investment category you think has a future, and frankly, you ought to feel that way, you ought to consider the Global X AgTech and Food Innovation ETF. The symbol is KROP. Crop. You can learn more about this ETF by going to globalxetfs.com or talk about it with your financial advisor. Today, I'm appearing on a podcast, Something More with Chris Boyd. You can get it wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Rick Edelman. See you tomorrow.
Charles Schwab is proud to sponsor Rick Edelman's podcast. There's strength in numbers. Charles Schwab has 25 million clients and over $7 trillion in client assets, 400 local branches, 36,000 employees, 24/7 live help, and 50 years of experience. There's strength in those numbers, and at Charles Schwab, investors are the #1 priority. Visit aboutschwab.com for the numbers and schwab.com to learn more.
Lately, it seems like buzz around ChatGPT and the potential of generative AI is everywhere. But this trend didn't appear from the blue. It reflects years of innovation by many leading-edge companies. Looking to add AI exposure to your portfolio? Rather than try to pick individual winners, consider the Global X Artificial Intelligence and Technology ETF, ticker AIQ, which invests in dozens of stocks across the emerging AI frontier. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Technology companies can be affected by rapid product obsolescence and intense industry competition. Before investing, carefully consider the fund's objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in the full or summary prospectus at globalxetfs.com. Read carefully. Distributed by SEI Investments Distribution Co.
How do advances in science, technology, and medicine translate into investment opportunity? Listen and learn.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman.